So sad.
Oh,
So sad.
if I could sit down, be very appreciated. Bro,
VIP.
your chair
Server.
isn't working, Tony. Wait, what the okay.
Okay. Cool, works for me. Alright. I don't usually use the roleplay recap thing, but you know what? Screw it. Hello, everybody. I'm Alexis Boudreau, right next to. Where'd he go?
I fucking disconnected. Give me a second, bro.
Okay, whatever. With or without you. Alright, next to me, I'll have you introduce yourself.
Hmm? Yeah,
Your turn.
I'm the Attorney General. I'm pretty good at my job. Scream sucks. Go lines.
Okay.
And just to make fun of law enforcement, who should be in the chair next to me, in the vacant chair, because we got exactly 3 chairs for this, would be Jaden Stiff, associate of the Screamers organization. Let me know whenever you're ready to reconnect.
I am
All
reconnecting.
right. I what
Oh,
deserted. I did send you what I sent you what we were talking about.
All right, thanks, man.
I
Yes.
am ready to reconnect, but
So unlike any other broadcast we've done before, this one we actually kind of have an agenda of what we want to talk about, and I feel very passionate about this. The Attorney General hopefully also feels shares the same feeling as me.
I absolutely do.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I personally will raise some hell when it comes to Attorney General's relationships. I'm not too sure. First thing that I wanted to talk about is the PIO from the FLPD. Have you been able to read it, Deserted?
Let me see. Let me see. The what? PIO.
It'd be in official news above my broadcast, I believe. It'd be sent by Teams. I will throw it in the stage chat.
First of all, I'd like to call them out on their formatting. I think they need to hire a new document guy. It's absolutely terrible. They can do better than that. They are the premier law enforcement agency of Fort Lauderdale, and it is absolutely a shameful display to have it formatted like that.
Oh, wait till he reads what's actually on there.
The
What is?
dangerous man had been running from the officers for about 1 hour. They had a book out for him. Okay. So whoever wrote that needs to be fired. Uh, Antonio Pike, I've seen that name multiple times. Say either he needs to step down for his position as consul of the chiefs and staff sergeant, or he needs to learn how to format documents better. I'm always here. I'm very good at formatting documents. Come to me. I'll help y'all out.
Yeah. Um. Now in the Florida courts, because your major influence on the Florida courts, there is a very specific reason why the bar application isn't verbal, right?
Hmm.
And I'm assuming for one of those reasons is that because you'll actually need to be, I don't know, be able to type more than 3 sentences with verbs.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, when I read that, I thought it was probably one of the most vague things I have ever read when it came from a news report.
I
Oh yeah, I need to turn
100%
off
agree
server
with
lock. Server unserver lock.
you.
As you can see, my typing is on the same level as unserver lock. There we go. Jaden can join now. Yay! Remind me to put that back up there. Um, Usually the FLPD does a really good job when it comes to sending out the formats and stuff. Well, not the documents. I have no idea why I do this at 7 o'clock at night when my brain's been fried. Um,
Mhm.
that isn't it. It's just not. And I'd love to hear
Mhm.
Mr. Stiff's opinion on the matter. unless he'll just remain silent the entire time.
If I could start this connect, can be great. You can TP when you're ready now. What server lock? Good. Okay, hopefully I don't die this time.
Oh, apparently loading isn't a valid command. Let's get out the flipping screen.
Hey, Liz, can you
There's only
check
3
the
seconds to
event
do.
stage? Someone just sent a picture of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm not sure if that's allowed here.
Oh no, they're mad because I kicked somebody. It's okay though. Yeah, yeah. You're not on the agenda today. If you're not on the agenda, you're not in. All right, and the next topic is going to be. Actually, no, I have more beef with the FLPD. Yesterday, one of our reporters reported that the FLPD unlawfully detained him for quote unquote being at the wrong place at the wrong time. This obviously isn't the first time FLPD has done it, but it just kind of really pisses me off because I'm out there trying to take video of actual in-game experiences, and I just randomly get arrested because somebody decided to have a shootout. If you guys want to comment on that, you can, but there's not much else to add on there.
Depending if he was directly interfering with the scene, he can be removed. Wrong place at the wrong time isn't really necessary. Like, kid just said loitering, but it'd probably still be false from what I just heard.
Yeah.
If he really has an issue with being arrested for being at the wrong place at the wrong time, he can DM me. I hold my law enforcement officers in the state of Florida at an extremely high level, and I do not wish for any false arrests to be made, and I will prosecute false arrests to the highest extent of the law.
Oh, you just should have seen that officer a few days ago. I had a. I was doing, I think 85 and a 75, and some cop wanted to write me a ticket for going 100 miles an hour. And I flat out told him, it's like, you're not gonna get away with that. I record everything, and I mean everything too. All right. Let's see. Now on to BCSO. This happened in late January. Again, to me, but I'll say it's one of my employees. Um, yeah, I was recording screamers being chased, and apparently I was arrested for, and I put the exact quote there. For an unranked FLPD officer saying that he heard an RTO, I got a news van he hopped into. Blah blah blah. Exact words, by the way. I forgot what he said. They saying I got shot Highway 55. I got detained because apparently they said that in RTO.
Again, if it's that serious of a problem, I'm sure you could take that up with FLPD or BCSO High Command. And I'm sure they would like to hold their officers accountable for their wrongdoings. So I'm sure they'd be delighted to take action against a law enforcement officer.
Oh, I bet they absolutely would. Especially with the people I know in BCSO. I have a very good relation. I'd like to say I have a very good relation to BCSO, but they have been slipping more often, especially after the new year when it comes to just handling their stuff. Um, Again, I was going to let that slide, but this is my definition of an avalanche. There's just been too much going on, and now I'm just kind of getting pissed over it.
Mhm.
Ooh, this will be more of an open topic about the FBI not being able to catch the criminal organization of Screamers. And to pour salt on the wound, I actually have the who appears to be the leader of the criminal organization, right across the table from me. They have, again, if the FBI was competent in their duties, they'd be in jail right now.
Isn't the FBI currently under a revamp as well? I don't know. Or Attorney General? Is
Jay,
that
we're
true?
waiting on you.
I'm speaking.
Or not.
He is.
I can't hear
I
you.
am.
Oh, he is speaking. But like,
I am speaking.
yes, you're
Well, my
speaking.
question, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright. My question was, aren't they currently under revamp right now? The FBI.
Anyway, moving on. I am absolutely ashamed how FBI has not sent me any evidence of the Scream Criminal Organization. At this time, I'm writing an Attorney General memorandum ordering all law enforcement officers to send me evidence of the Scream Criminal Enterprise committing any crimes on Broward County. And as soon as I get enough evidence, I will be prosecuting and I will be pushing for the death penalty.
Yeah, so is this why you're trying to get other groups against each other and making them snitch on each other? Or since the FBI is not doing their drug properly? Or what's going on? 'Cause I saw your posts, and you're trying to get people with other factions to snitch on other groups, correct?
Absolutely. It's not like they already aren't. I'm currently in the process of talking to multiple people. So,
I mean, I did see it coming, so I did say it myself when I was
I mean,
with FBI.
report your competition, man. I'll make sure I have prosecutorial discretion. I can choose who I do and do not want to prosecute. That's what I did for a contract they never fucking fulfilled. Okay, I gave you the whole opportunity to stop killing law enforcement officers. In exchange, I don't prosecute you. Yeah, everything in the past has ever happened. You help us catch other criminal organizations. We end it there. And you guys didn't fulfill your promise. You signed the contract. I saw your signature. I have a copy of it.
You did.
And never do anything.
What
So
we
it pisses
were
me
doing
off.
our
And
job. We were
no,
doing our
you were
job.
not.
Oh,
You're
yes,
doing
we
your
were.
job. I pleaded to you multiple fucking times. Send me the evidence. I never got sent any evidence whatsoever. I got sent like 2 clips, and I cannot prosecute people with 2 clips.
I don't know why we're
I've
bringing this
told
up again.
Toby, for example, multiple times that I need like 3 full pages of straight evidence for me to prosecute him. It's nothing short of that. If I'm trying to prosecute a criminal organization, I need more than enough evidence to win. That's how it works. If there's one mistake in the evidence, then my entire case will be blown out of the water. Okay, and I was not sent more than 2 clips during that entire contract at all.
I'm just gonna say this from now.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Laughing? You didn't laugh. What?
He was laughing.
I'm just gonna say this. I wasn't laughing. I sighed. I did not laugh. Anyway, I see completely what you're saying. You want to get as much evidence as you can so you can guarantee your win. Now, I respect that, but at the same time, we already spoke about this, and I'm just gonna repeat what I said last time. I will say it is completely our fault. Sure, we did not send it to you, okay? But at the same time, we handed the FBI multiple members. I'm not saying it's your fault either. Don't worry. We handed the FBI multiple members of these criminal organizations, and somehow not a single one has been kept in jail. And that's what really got me so confused. That's what got me really pissed. I didn't know what to do at that point, right? So do you have any answers on why none of them were kept in those cells or like they were supposed to? Or what's going on?
I am a state level prosecutor. I have no authority over federal law enforcement. However, I can in fact press charges on federal law enforcement officers. I would happily hold FBI accountable if there are proof that people were handed to the FBI and they were not handled correctly. I hold everyone accountable, okay? I'm not biased. People regard me as the most unbiased person in Broward County. and I hold people accountable. That's what I do. That's my job. Is in my job description. Okay, it is in the Florida Constitution. I am the chief legal officer of Florida, and I will do my job as the chief legal officer of Florida. Nothing will stop me from doing that. So if you do have proof of you handing criminals over to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, send me. I'll hold them accountable. I'll have a talk with the governor. I'll have a talk with FBI leadership. We will hold the members of FBI accountable.
No, that's completely fair. We can try and get that evidence if you want. We can try and get it, but it's probably not gonna happen because it's so long ago now. But we can try and get the person who even did it in the first place, at least even admit to it. It was a guy named Raptor and someone else that was with him. And apparently they forgot to read his rights. And I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but he got released just because of that. Whoever was arrested him, didn't read his rights, and he got released.
The only circumstance where you have to read someone's Miranda rights is during questioning. Any other time, you don't need to read someone's rights.
So
Even then,
he
again,
was.
if you don't read someone's rights, that's not grounds to release a criminal from custody. You have to sue for that. You can't just, be taken out of jail. Like, let's say I was questioning someone, I didn't read them their rights. That's not grounds for a felon to be removed from custody. You have to sue over that. I'm not sure why I got released in the first place.
Yeah, because once it was at least 10 minutes after we gave it to him. It was Raptor and someone. If I could remember, I will try. But we gave it to him. We found out 10 minutes later that he was released because this guy forgot to read his rights and he was strumming around. I think it was AKO that we had in cuffs actually. No, it wasn't AKO. It was someone else in White Out. But he got released and it was bullshit. No, it wasn't AKO. It was someone else in White Out. I just can't remember who. But yeah, we'll try and get the proof. We'll try and get the proof. But yeah, all these factions, they're seeming kind of slow. I haven't seen any of them on now. Obviously, out of roleplay, 4Gym is gone because Breaking Rules or whatever and so ups. And then you have CDM. You never see them on anymore, to be honest. And then we have the Woods, which apparently had like a wedding that we attended in Harrop Park.
I thought y'all crashed the wedding. Did y'all not?
No, they canceled the wedding and they just said they got married. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna watch it and possibly crash it, but they just canceled it. So I don't know. But it was between Duke and his IRL girlfriend or some shit. I don't know.
It's weird.
But I did see one CM member on. I think his name was Wait a Minute, but that's the shit.
Speaking of which, he said he was gonna do a broadcast like 2 days ago, but it never happened. Is he in the stage?
Who?
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. He was gonna do a broadcast?
Yeah, he does the Thin Blue Line.
Oh, that was awesome.
No, Awesome. I don't even get me started on Awesome. That guy, like, damn, just the Milo family in general, just absolutely crazy people. Absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. To be honest, I had something to say about them. I forgot about them now.
I do have something to say about him. How is AKO still like collecting paychecks and then just like withdrawing them, withdrawing the money
From where?
from because he gets paid because he's a department member, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he like stole all the funds.
Yeah, wait. He's still getting a copy.
Yeah,
he's not supposed to, right?
He's still getting paid.
Time to garnish his wages. Let me pull up the writ of garnishment.
It's weird. Okay.
He collects it in ES General, and then he like immediately withdraws. And
That's crazy, bro.
Let's see. Okay. Now it's on to the businesses that I actually reported on months ago. Warning that this would happen. Actually, no. I said that this is gonna happen, and it happened. Basically, the businesses in Broward, the ones that are open, let me scratch that. It pays to be a criminal in Broward because the criminal organizations have gotten to the point where they can walk around the streets and do whatever they want. This is causing businesses to close. Why open a business for 2 hours and make $5,000 when you can just sell a kilo for 20,000? Um I know for a fact the two real estate agencies, they do make some money, but they made around $20,000. Rick and John's opened this week and made around less than $1,000 what they reported, and well, obviously I don't make any money because I don't see any value in economy. But if you guys would like to comment on that, now's the time to do so because I can ramble upon it for hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this from now. All right, I will try and do you about in here. Right. I'm gonna show you something. Right. You see my bank. Right. Now imagine I've been here for an entire year. Okay. And that bank is what I've made away from Supreme Fight Club and all that. Right. That's from businesses. Now imagine that. Not even 100K in a year yet. That 92K is just from businesses. I haven't gotten any money from these companies at all. Not that just proves that there's literally no point anymore in opening businesses. I just see why they're not opening anymore because you're not getting anything from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
You have any
told
comment?
somebody to watch what they said, but they didn't. Are we doing that?
This,
Doing
Are
what?
we doing that?
you know what?
Doing what?
What you just DM'd me just
Everyone
earlier. Are we gonna do that?
Well, I might as well do it right here, right now.
All right.
Oh, can y'all still hear me? All right.
Yes.
So, I have a little bit of an audience right now. It's a pretty important moment for me. I'm not really sure when it's gonna happen, but it should probably happen soon. Businesses is going to be a cornerstone and a very big focus for my campaign in governor this year. Yes, I'm running for governor following the second term of Yaki. Cody will be my deputy governor. And I will make sure that the drug market is absolutely crumbled. Okay? If you're a drug dealer, you better watch out. You better not cry when I have several law enforcement agencies at your door to arrest you with arrest warrants. It's time Broward has a strong governor. I will stop you from crying, Mr. ZXZOR. Okay.
No way after
But
you
So what do you? I mean, finally we have a good, strong person coming in here to be for governor. Because Yaki, I'm gonna lie, he has done jack shit. But
don't get me wrong, I love Yaki. Really good friend of mine. I appreciate him for making me Attorney General. We've gone so far together. But it's time Broward has a strong, capable governor who doesn't back down for jack shit. Okay, I will push my policies and I'll make sure my policies are vetted by my staff. Okay, we're gonna actually have a state government. It's just not gonna be me as the governor. I'm gonna have a deputy governor. I'm gonna have a board of advisors. I'm gonna have a cabinet, and Florida will be great. Make Florida greater.
so how do you plan on catching these criminals dealing or these skittles or whatever in the act? Because I know they have their ways on trying to be secretive.
Florida
How
has
you gonna catch
gotten
them?
Florida has gotten to a point where our economies are ran by a drug market economy, and I believe that's grounds for a state of emergency. We should not be having criminals run our economy. We need to gather our law enforcement together and take down these criminals. So I want to establish the statewide law enforcement communication center. So our law enforcement have an easier way to communicate with each other. We can run operations easier and we can take down criminals.
That's fair. Well, yeah, I honestly want to get all these Skittle and shits out of Brad, in my opinion, because they're just taking over. Because every single time I go to barn or I go to fucking possibly to somewhere in Springfield, there's always some guy there just sitting there just trying to deal with skills or some shit, trying to get some sort of money at this point.
Yeah, whatever
It's
happens to the hardworking Floridian who built up his net worth, who worked for his money day in and day out, only to have to work for a rich man who barely worked for his money besides creating Skittles in a lab somewhere in Florida. It's not fair. It's not good for people's health. People are dying due to Skittle overdoses. It's not good. You need a strong person like developers, the Attorney General, to come in and pull these guys out of the markets, put them in prison cells, hold them accountable.
Yeah, and I'll probably do something along the lines of that too. I wasn't expecting to announce this tonight. I mean, I was gonna like have it recorded, whereas like on like like how Trump announces candidacy in 2016 or in 2015, I guess. He was like talking on the stage. I was imagining something like that for myself.
I saw business in there, like businesses are no longer profitable. That's something a governor should be focusing on. A
That
governor is
is,
one who cares for small businesses. That's a governor issue. We need to promote small businesses in Florida.
and
So
it's
how do you
something
plan
we
on
can look into.
beating? How do you
How do I
plan on
plan
beating all these other people that is campaigning for Zerdan?
I don't even know who else is campaigning for governor at this point. To my knowledge, I'm the only one going for it. I'd like to hear anyone else who's going for governor. As far as I'm concerned, when I look
There's
at the
other people.
possible choices that have been submitted to me, I am the best one out of them all.
There are other people. I know that for a fact. They've told me. I just haven't remembered who it actually is. It was so long ago. But there are other people trying to get governor instead of you. I'll say that from now.
Well, we'll see how they do on the debate stage.
But you know what's funny?
Hmm.
They haven't been here as long as us, and they aren't us.
They hate us because they hate us.
They hate us
Such a
because they hate
cringe
us.
statement. Dude, I've
Now, from the
built.
past
You
campaigns and
continue.
stuff, right? From the past campaigns and stuff, right? Obviously, we've had different people who could actually be a better governor, right? But everyone has just been voting people who they think is just more popular, who they think
Yeah,
is
it's
more
a
better,
popularity
right?
contest.
They're
That's an
not
issue.
voting. Yeah, they're not voting for people who's actually going to make a difference. If you know what I'm saying. So how are you going to make sure that they vote for you?
Outreach. I'll actually host rallies. I'll talk to the people. People ask me questions. Open door policy. Any presidents of the United States have done an open door policy in the past. Or I could just walk into the president's office or right then and there and tell them, this is what I think is wrong with America. All right. And they'd listen and changes would be made. That's what I want to do. I want to hear what people think is wrong with Broward. I want to hear what people think is wrong with Florida. I will correct these. It's that simple. I have a lot of time on my hands. I have built my whole reputation through the courts. I'm competent. Everyone in the courts who has bar certification also knows I'm competent. And now we just need to talk with people more. Like, sure, if you want to vote someone who's more popular than me, go ahead. But just know that, is this the right decision for Broward? Is this the right decision for Florida? Will this actually benefit you in the long term? Or are you just voting a puppet into office who knows nothing more about governor and just wants a title? That's the issue.
Yeah, because the past few votes and how has it been going so far? They've just been voting for quote unquote bigger people. Because obviously Yagi Yatsik is his fucking director and shit and all that. So it's gonna be if he is he even applying for governor again or what's going on?
Can't. He's term limited.
Oh yeah, sure, my bad. Well, yeah, I hope to see you get up there, man. If you're gonna do something and help us out there and get these skill deals and all this shit away, then you can get our votes, I
Also,
guess.
I only want what's good for Florida.
Sure, everyone else in the chat. This is well, don't we, guys?
Yes, we need a better Florida. Ones where news reporters don't get shot by CAG every 20 seconds.
Speaking of which, I need to apply for certified civilian if I want to do that. Shit. Should probably go
It's
do
not
that right
that
now.
hard. You'll just have to pretend to care about
Dude.
certified civilian stuff.
The questions are so stupid. Like, I'm sorry, whoever made the application.
I'd rather take the bar test again and fail 20 times.
The bar test isn't even difficult. Like, I'm pretty lenient with how the bar test is graded.
I'm not. If I like see like like a period missing, like I'll mark that shit wrong.
I don't really mark down grammar as much. Like, if it's correct, or if the grammar is absolutely terrible, then I mark it down. But if overall the statement is correct, then I'm fine with it. Just don't
Yeah, I've
care
had
that
people
it's
just,
important.
like, you know, when like you're just texting or whatever, and you're trying to talk to people, you make a simple little grammar mistake, I'll just attack you for it. It's the most annoying thing ever, bro. Honestly.
Misspell your, and then you're done.
Yep.
You're done, and you're out.
As is especially in arguments. Type in one word wrong, you failed, apparently. It's just how it is.
Not on the agenda, but I'm gonna bring it up anyways, is a screenshot from the latest Rivera news, the AI generated bullcrap that tries to compete with us. I'm not gonna force people to watch it. Hang on. Let me just take a screenshot and post it on the and show it on the screen real quick. Yes, this is still updated. Image. Browse.
Yeah, have you seen the news? Have you seen the new official news post with his little return or whatever?
This is what the studio looks like. There is a dead person in the corner.
Might have to look into that.
There's a dead person in the corner, and they talk about how apparently they can't afford a studio. I would like to bring up our latest sponsor, which would be the Boudreaux Foundation, curing random crap since 1946. Just kidding, since 2024. Yeah, they paid for this studio. Really fucking amazing studio, if I'm not gonna lie. Building entirely.
AKA your B Tools and Roblox Studio.
Yeah, my B-Tools and Roblox Studio paid for this studio. It's all skill, no money spent. No luck, no money.
Hate maximal persons. It's cool. I like it. We gotta focus on, or we gotta get to work on the Attorney General's office. I want to get that game. It's not too important, but I want to do stuff on it, like press conferences.
Yeah, I need to like actually get to work with that. I've literally done everything else.
I think we're going to change up the blueprint for it a little bit. I want a kind of a hallway going from my office leading to the press room to where I can just walk out of the hallway. Then I appear on the stage right in the press room. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Honest to God, I thought you said restroom instead of press room.
Press room, dude.
Like, I seriously thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say, oh yeah, so I can just walk out of the office and, you know, take a piss or whatever.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Alright.
Yeah, should we try and get some people to ring up or whatever? Try and get some more action going on here.
Yeah, if anyone has questions, come up.
Yeah.
If you have any more
Any
topics.
questions about our competition, Rivera News or the Rivera crime family, yeah, screw it. Bother to come up here and see what happens.
Or anything.
Okay, well, if you want to have a question or it can be related to anything, to be fair, type in ring in chat. Person to say it, we'll get you up here.
Just raise your hand.
Hell nah.
I'm a builder fun too.
Alright, we got Mr. Builder.
Guy literally said hell now. What?
Hello, and hello, everybody.
Can you speak like a normal person?
I am speaking normally. So,
No, you're
if anyone has any questions about anything Rivera related, I can answer it, and I'm
all right. Is the
open to
Rivera a criminal organization?
not necessarily. No,
Okay, because in your Twitter post you say that you're a criminal organization.
not necessarily.
Who's that dead in the back of the? Who's that dead in the back of the background?
Not. I do not know what you're talking about. All I am
Who
is
in
representative.
2020 Who in 2025 uses CRT televisions in their studio stage, without
All I
ever
am is a
using?
representative for Rivera
Are
News.
you
Okay,
aware
I'm just.
that you could have dismantled the crates in your studio to build a solid background?
I am aware of that, and
Okay, yeah,
we
yeah.
could not do that.
You could not do that because you're too lazy to do that. Because everything that you do, you half-ass it, and then you cry like you're the victim.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to deny it. I told you I'm going to be not denying Rivera News stuff because I am here to admit Rivera is a crappy news. It's a crappy news. It's a crappy crime family. Everything.
Look, this
Okay?
isn't, despite my avatar, this is not Persona 5. We don't do the change of heart shits here.
I don't care. I don't care what happens
Jaden,
with
just
Rivera.
kick him
I
off
don't.
the stage. I'm gonna say something like, actually, I'll actually get him banned.
Hey, just remember, if they're doing any crimes, I'm gonna post
Well,
it on
Builder,
and
you have any
Vincent.
questions? If you have any questions, which is what the main reason you're supposed to come up here for.
Oh yeah, I do have a question. So okay, so earlier, so Attorney General developer, whatever. You said you're gonna run to be governor, correct?
We're gonna win that, and we're gonna make Florida
Okay.
great.
Okay, I agree with that. But what
Mhm.
is your plan on increasing businesses? Like, is there a way you can guarantee safety to business owners?
The best way to guarantee safety to business owners is to dismantle the drug market, which I completely want to do.
I
Totally unlocked.
think, in my opinion, your best way to guarantee safety would be providing them security. That are police officers.
I think, in full honesty, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. We can direct our very valuable manpower
Because
in
the
law
thing is
enforcement
that
that way.
the thing is that security in some places don't even know what to do. So law enforcement would know what to actually do. So they're not shooting up some random dude walking in trying to buy a bag of chips.
If I may,
If businesses want to hire private security, I'm all for it. Castle law, standard ground law, I'm fine with that.
Totally TP.
oh, what happened?
But we can't directly put law enforcement officers on businesses. I mean, sure, you can patrol the area, but you can't have law enforcement officers on the doors of businesses guarding them. And call 911 if something happens. And if officers don't respond in time, DM me. I'll happily handle it.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's all I
Well,
had.
Builder, will you be voting for him, Mr. Builder?
It depends. Okay, I'm probably gonna be voting for him because I don't want Yaki, so I'm probably gonna be voting for him.
Yaki can't earn again. He's term limited.
You can't go again.
And it depends on who else is running. It really depends. But at this
Well, you
point,
can
yes,
either-
I'm gonna vote for you, developer. At this point,
Absolutely.
I'll vote for you. Okay, you got my vote.
You'll hear more from my campaign. Everyone
Okay.
will hear
You're
more.
welcome. DM me about your campaign, and I will vote for you gladly.
I can't directly DM you. That might be in violation of the Hatch Act.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'll
just letting you
definitely be
know.
putting out
I'll vote
statements.
for your campaign.
Thank you. I appreciate it a
You're
lot.
I'm pretty sure our motto is pro Florida. You know.
That's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
All right, if you
Wait. I do have another question. So this attention criminal factions report your competition. So why did you ping me with that when you just resent it? Why did you ping me about that?
It was about the Rivera crime family.
I do not know what you're talking about.
But you sent a picture at the Twitter post about the
Yeah.
Rivera crime family.
That was not me.
It literally says
Damn it.
Rivera rep in your caller ID.
Yeah, I am
No.
a
I'm
representative
just
for
gonna
Rivera
keep my
News.
hand out of this for now.
Okay,
Let's see how
Rivera
Rivera
News
goes.
is separate from Rivera Crime Family.
Okay.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
the same name, kind of.
We
Alright,
are owned by two separate organizations.
Okay,
It's
well,
literally the same name.
is that it, Mr. Builder? Okay, he's gone. Alright, raise your hand if you have any questions for anything at all. Don't really care what it is. Come on up here, Mr. Farmer.
URLC 14.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm going to the store to buy some groceries and I get robbed and I try calling the police, but these police are so dumb, they don't know what they're doing, and they just stand there and say, and they help the robber. And what if the private security doesn't work? Like, who's running the private security?
That's up
You
to
got
your
robbed.
discretion to contract private security. As for
Like,
law
will there be
enforcement officers,
will there be able will people be able to like uh, uh get chosen for private security? Will they be stuff like that?
I can't really dictate what people do with private security. It's a business. I can't force people
So
to spend their
can
money a certain way.
can you do like where there's an actual company for private security? They have their own Discord, stuff like that.
Like I said, I can't really manage what businesses do, but that's something a business owner can look into.
Okay.
Wait, so you're telling
Yes.
us right now that you got robbed in a grocery store? And, like, robber
Yes.
got away with it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
that's
I
crazy. Out of all places.
I bet it was a food city. We need to eradicate those.
Out of all places, man.
Food city, man.
Alright, well, thank you for the interesting information. Is there anything else, Mr. Farmer?
So like they're saying like if the business is hard. So say I opened a private security right now, businesses heard about it, would they be able to come to me for it?
Yeah, they could. I mean, it's up to you to open the business and actually have staffing for it, and to
Okay.
collaborate when businesses are open and when they aren't.
Are there any businesses open at this time?
Probably
There's
not.
one, but we have automated security that shoots any trespassers on site.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. That's very interesting.
Main
Very.
countries know
Yeah,
me nowadays.
I
Okay.
want to
That's all.
hear what this Michael Brown guy has to say. He's calling me soft, and I don't do nothing.
Well, that's up to him if he wants to get on the stage. Mr. Farmer, is that it for you?
Funny if he was.
Yes, that's it.
Have a good day, man. Alright, who we got next?
Oh, you
it
can
was-
get him up.
Guy had his hand raised for a while, but sure.
Oh my god, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna change you. Oh no way, this cops ain't nothing.
Hey, how's it? This guy up here. Come on, get up here. Let's hear this. We're writing.
Like, real
What?
shit, you ain't doing nothing.
I ain't do nothing.
Nah, you ain't doing shit.
what?
Okay.
He ain't stopping no drug bust or nothing.
I'll go
You're in
on.
BCSO,
I'll
right?
throw a district attorney badge. Man, I mean, you should be stopping them in all honesty. Like,
Yeah.
we got people complaining 24/7. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe we need to fire law enforcement officers like you. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe we need to put you through
Maybe I
retraining.
am the
Maybe we
problem.
need to train you better. Maybe we need to teach you how to bust.
Maybe we need
collaborators.
we need Yaki to stay as our attorney general or governor.
Yaki.
We don't want your ass as a governor.
Yaki didn't do shit, bro. I
Nobody
love
wants
Yaki
your ass
so
as a
much,
governor.
but nobody wants your ass as a fucking deputy.
Or dispatch.
I don't give a fuck what you want, dude.
Well,
I don't care what you
give
want.
Why do we give a shit what you want, bro?
I don't.
You're
I
only up
mean,
here for the
I
fucking
listen to
attention.
my voters. I listen to the people who are
Y'all told
eligible
me
to
to get
vote.
up there, so I don't know the fuck you talking about. But you ain't stopping nothing.
I ain't stopping nothing. How much money
Yeah,
you
you're
want
right.
about that?
We ain't stopping you from fucking yapping the entire fucking server
Put it.
out.
I put it on your. I put it on you. They ain't doing shit.
Can
Yep.
you pull up the results of the time I got like 3 people sentenced to life in prison
Type shit.
on racketeering, influence, corrupt organization charges? Or
Mm.
I
Alright,
moved
so
this
I
guy
got-
down. I heard enough from him.
What is that, Mr. Michael?
Yep.
Alright, have a good day, man.
Good day.
Alright, if you have any
Alright,
questions, bro, any questions related to
Okay.
anything, raise your hands.
This is the This is the last question we gotta take, bro. I'm tired. You know, I need to go to
Yeah,
bed.
I
I
get
need
that.
to wake up bright and early.
Come on,
Because
Keg.
Yaki's probably gonna be in my DMs saying, "Oh no, you started campaigning too early. You're out of regulations."
Nah, sorry. I had my hand raised for a long ass time.
What's up, man?
You gotta get your officers trained again. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I need to train
They like
people.
lost me like 5 times already. So
Jaden, didn't you say he was gonna say this exact same thing, or was this Tony?
no, I never said I was gonna shoot somebody. I'm just saying, get your officers trained. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's-
by law, I don't have direct authority over law enforcement officers, okay? However, I 100% agree that our officers need to be properly trained. So, that's something we need to look into.
especially the person who has hired them. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, like, hold the leadership accountable too. Hold me accountable if people have to, I don't care.
Wait, I have a genuine question. Why did Star drop down from Chief, though, from FLPD?
Because
I heard that he-
I have no clue why. I haven't heard. I thought he was still the chief. I didn't even know he's not.
No, Giant is the new Chief now.
Well, I have
Anyway.
no clue.
We should sue FLPD and BCSO on behalf of the state of Florida at this point.
I don't know, bro. I'm tired.
Well,
But I
obviously
work
not
really
too
good
hard.
on it. I'm tired.
Well, Keg, got anything else before we end the questions here?
Oh yeah, fuck Scream.
Yeah, whatever you want, Cag. If it weren't for Scream, you wouldn't be here. Like,
You-
like seriously.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Cag's still a
okay.
part of Scream, dude. He's a high ranking at that.
That's funny.
Keg is just trolling, guys. It's just trolling, guys.
Um,
Anyway,
do we still want to push forward the agenda when it comes to Screamers, or have we already covered that and I'm just too stupid?
Dude, you know, screamers. I
You
just
spoke
wish
about it,
they'd
right?
send me evidence, man. That's all I want. I just want to be able to do my job, man. When people ain't send me evidence, it makes me really sad. You know, I'm sobbing right now. Thinking about the evidence I could have been sent. And they don't send me shit, man. I ain't getting nothing. I'm just sitting here in my office, prosecuting absolutely nobody right now besides Echo Chris. I should probably touch up on that.
Yeah, you really should.
why is someone
still
trying to rob me? Someone's trying to rob me an economy in block commands.
Hey Teddy, do you want to write a writ of garnishment for me?
I'll look up what that is and I'll get it to you by tomorrow morning.
Actually, wait, you're not even prosecutor. You can't. Wait, no, never mind. You are.
No,
I'm
I'm
so
still.
stupid.
Despite me not being the assistant attorney general, I'm still rolled as the assistant attorney general because
What the
apparently
fuck?
you.
No, you're
yeah,
not.
I'm rolled as the assistant attorney general.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Remember, you
The
rolled me, but
fuck?
you decided not to.
It's often rolled as it before.
But you can't take it. But only directorship can take it away from me because that.
I
roll's
just
highly
took it away
contested.
from you. What do you mean?
Wait, really? You can do that?
Yeah, my role is Supreme Court, and that's like the highest role on the server. Come on, bro.
Yeah, because you're not you're not just the chairman. You're also okay.
I'm a Florida Supreme Court judge. I'm the Attorney General, and I'm the chairman of the Board of Ethics.
Man, I'm so glad I appointed you as the chairman of the board of ethics.
It, I started it, bro. The founder.
Well, I just didn't have the balls to tell Viper no. I figured somebody else had to.
All right.
Other than that, I don't have anything else really to bring up at this point.
Yeah,
Alright.
we've been going for like an hour now.
We have been going for in 51 minutes. 52 minutes. I guess I'll do the outro. Let's see. Coming up next in the segment that you're never going to see, news reporter A.G. Leonard finally finds the meaning of life by digging his own grave because some cartel decided to tell him to. Shocking testimonials coming up right after break. Well, I don't know. I don't usually do outros. Coming you from the Roleplay Recap Studio in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with the Attorney General and the leader of Scream, we all bid you a good night. And I'm
Night,
gonna stop
guys.
recording there.
What's up, man?
Do the part 2.
Jesus.
Is he good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, that's great, man.
It is great. It is great.
You won like $300, didn't you?
Yeah, hardly hit. I mean, I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to win. And any of y'all that didn't.
Where'd he go?
Here you go, man.
They tried to kill me. Thank you. But like I said, the Eagles were destined to win. All you Kansas City Chiefs fans, what you were thinking. But trust me, we were lit.
I still think it's funny what they did in Philly with all the streetlights and shit. That'd be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, even if we would have lost, we would have still been doing the same shit.
Oh, God.
How the hell did ZX manage to join? Did I forget to server lock the thing? Cartel
I think
source
so.
say the most inactive faction of BCRP, next to Rivera family. Rivera crime family. Remember, if you're going to be a criminal, call yourself a criminal.
Okay, your own members are more active than you, man. What you doing?
Let's not talk about my own faction, my wannabe.
You know, ZX, come here. ZX, come here. Come sit down, boy. Come sit down. Sit your ass down here.
Yeah, come sit down.
I wanna hear it from you. All right, what is the main focus of your ganging? All right.
Funny,
Wait,
we talked
I'm on the
about
stage.
that earlier today, didn't we?
Yeah, a tiny bit. Wait,
Yeah.
is he in the stage? I'm gonna try to
Yes,
stage.
he's in stage.
What's up,
So
ZX?
much for my automated tour system.
Hello.
Y'all want to go to the beach studio?
I kind of messed up the background there because I kept pressing the buttons.
Oh well, let's go there. That's my state-of-the-art studio.
Right.
What do you mean you messed up the place? It looks fine.
I guess I didn't.
There we
I
go.
get-
Don't press the green button. I
gonna
love
press
this
the green button.
studio stage. Do not press the green button.
I'm gonna press it.
Now, if you were gonna build a studio with West Coast setting sun, this is the place to do it. I love this studio. It's so beautiful, and just the crap in the background. All right, ZX, what's up?
So-
Not much to say. Just came here to spy on you guys.
I guess I have some. Okay. I guess I have some questions for you. So I know what you stand for, Facultad Universitario, however you say it in Spanish. What is the main focus, bro? Because you guys have been here before and you came back for what?
Really, most of our members come here for money. A lot of our drug trade, or schedule trade, I mean.
Mhm.
A lot of members come for that. Some come just because, well, crime.
Wow, so inspirational. And
Mediocre to me.
so what? That's so. From what deserted him earlier, he said that he's gonna be the one to take down all these groups that's selling Skittles and all that. What do you think about that? Because I think your entire faction is based off of selling Skittles, right?
That is one of our main ways to get money in Broward.
Yeah. So since developers' main focus when he becomes Attorney General, I believe that he's gonna be stopping these organizations or people from selling Skittles. How are you gonna prevent him from stopping you?
Well, I've already contacted some people about what we're gonna do, but I wouldn't want to share that now.
Okay, yeah, you come up here, you be like, we got things in the works, but you don't tell us what's in the works.
Got concepts of the plan.
Not
The
gonna tell
concept
him
of
how we're gonna
secrecy is
take him
done.
down.
How you gonna take Scream down?
Oh no, I'm talking about how we're gonna stop this guy from messing up our plans. We're not
Stop.
gonna tell him how.
Who are
Which
you gonna
guy?
Who are you gonna stop?
Gonna stop this governor from trying to stop us.
He's not even a guy. He's
Um,
a candidate,
Well,
not
Governor
even the governor.
Candid, you know what I mean.
I don't.
well, see, he said he's apparently gonna have people around your doorstep, CX, and he's gonna have multiple of them to arrest your ass with a warrant. That's what he said. And
Who is
honestly, I'm here for it. If he's taking your ass down, I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Who is he? Who are you?
Well, there's of course he's trying to do that.
What? Do you think he's gonna?
It's kind of hard to have an engine run when the pistons just randomly fly out.
But who is this guy?
CX?
Yes.
So before he owns a mafia or cartel called Cartel de Nevada, and now he's back as it's a Spanish word. I don't know how to say it now. So sorry for my
Norte.
language. There you go. Tell you something. And
Hmm.
they're a Skittle dealing group. They sell Skittles. I think they sold weapons at the time. I don't know or whatever. And yeah, that's just now they're back.
Interesting.
You know, it's kind of like copy and paste, except for they just put like what's you call it? Like they put like some whiteout on it, and then they like it's like plagiarism with extra steps. Okay, give me a break.
We play. Are you saying we plagiarize something?
Everybody plagiarizes something.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, where do you think I got the stupid cruise ship on the back from? Or these chairs. I'm just saying.
Not gonna lie, all the people sending me death threats and saying how bad my faction is in the chat, uh, it's kind of just I'm watching you say this, but when we go online, you're probably not gonna do anything.
Oh God.
What's your
Why does
What's
everybody
your
call me
goal?
a gangster now?
Yeah, ZX. What is your opinions on all the other groups? Milo, 4GM. They're gone now, but still want to hear your opinion on it, I'm sure. And so they're called the Woods. What are your opinions on those people?
First with 4GM, has been a little bit of conflict in our high ranks about them. Some of us wanted to become friends with them. We temporarily were friends with them, but now we've gotten before they were shut down, we stopped being allies with them and had no contact with them.
Yeah, because I was literally once myself. You literally ally with them, and then they told me that they're having war with me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, how long? What was the main focus of this partnership? Was it just to go after us, or was it just to like get bigger in forces?
The reason that the people in our high ranks, the reason they wanted to stay allies with them was mainly because you guys started attacking us.
All right.
And recently a lot of other factions have had conflict with us. Like right now, if we include you, we have been given death threats by 2 other factions. There was one, I'm pretty sure it's called the Milo family. I've never really heard of it before. They said that they're going to quote unquote take out the trash and declared war on us for something we did with a investment company.
This is ridiculous.
This is rather interesting.
We've never seen them before, ever. Never had any talking with them. I've never even heard of this investment company they talk of. I'm pretty sure it's just an attention grab.
I'm not fully 100% aware, but I'm pretty sure the Mather family literally came to me for a freaking partnership. And obviously, I don't take partnerships because I run solo. But it's kind of crazy how they are requesting me to fight against you. It's like I made that one fight on the first day when you first deployed. That was gonna be a one-time thing. Get you off my site and hopefully just get us to stop after that. But no,
Yeah,
every
that
single other
works great.
faction.
Punch your bullies
Yeah.
and see if they punch back.
Yeah,
And
but
then it's
fucking
repeat
hell.
the cycle of violence, and the next thing you know, you guys are fighting each other and like killing each other. Yeah, you know that works absolutely great. And then you do the FBI's job by eliminating each other. I'm not gonna say what I actually think about this because my plan would be criminal in how to take over Broward, but I'm sorry, but most of these factions are being run by blockheads.
Technically, within our ranks, I am not the leader. I own the faction through CivOps. So if I get RICO'd, they will RICO the whole faction because I. Oh, before they've done the same thing, the person with the highest rank in our Discord was the one that they arrested, even though I technically owned it through CivOps. Still RICO'd us. But recently, FBI has been trying to take us down, following us, speeding at over 100 miles per hour in a residential area with no headlights on in the middle of the night, that kind of
Wait,
stuff.
wait. When did this happen?
That just sounds like average FBI behavior. I'm not going to lie.
No, wait. When did this happen? Is it
Um, back when a few weeks ago, maybe back in
Oh,
very late 2024.
I was gonna say because if you were saying that they're doing it like this week and stuff, I was gonna say I have not seen the FBI do anything at all throughout these
Oh
past
yeah,
2
they
weeks.
haven't been that active recently because we haven't been that active recently. I'm going to admit we have been having some problems. Internal conflict and lack of activity. We've been working towards it, but for now, we are not going to be very active and we're going to get ready so when we come back out, we don't get killed by people like you and the Milo family or Milo family.
Wow, it's kind of like somebody was working with you guys to make sure that y'all weren't killing each other, and totally wasn't trying to stage some sort of government coup.
Listen,
Because if
uh,
y'all worked together,
when when CDN was first came out, right? I'm pretty sure we were girls at that point, but I remember ZX when we were partnered at that time, weren't we?
Yeah, one actually our first day we deployed, we surprisingly got about 3 to 4 new members that day, and had a meeting with you at High Rock Park.
Yeah, you were. No, I'm not gonna lie. You were one of the biggest. I thought I truly saw potential in you guys. You guys are professional. You guys had actual members who would just sit there and just shut up for a minute and let you speak. You guys were one of the most professional partnerships I've ever had in a while. Okay, now including up towards convict at the time, they were somewhere up there. But if I was to choose between you and them, it would be you guys. Okay, because you guys were actually professional and all that shit, right? Now,
convicts
but
are actually escaped prisoners. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, they
They were
were.
dumb
They
enough to
literally
get
were.
caught in jail in the first place. What makes you think they'd be stupid and smart enough to stay out of jail?
I don't know. But yeah, at the time, you
Come
guys
on,
were a
they've been
great.
fingerprinted and everything.
I saw true potential in you guys. I thought you guys would have made it up there, bro, but you just disappeared. What happened, man? And now you're just back. So are you gonna try and just be this the old way, or are you just gonna try and pick a new path?
That's the real question.
Right now, that is unknown since a lot of high ranks are, as I said, inactive. We came back originally with a lot of people active. The reason we came back was mostly money, that kind of stuff. We want to get this back up. A lot of our members do this for money and against the government.
That's a shame.
That's a true shame, man.
We're planning on bringing back the old ways of getting our members good at their jobs. We make sure our members don't think that they are like the number one person in our faction. We make sure they actually know that you are a medium to low rank. You do not talk during meetings.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the political side of things? You said some of the members are in it to be rebellious against the government.
It's more of a flaws of the government, corruptness, that
So,
kind of stuff.
their response to the corruptness is, are they, the supposed corruption that they see in the government is filling the filling the streets with drugs that can literally kill people. Jesse, yeah.
Some of our drugs we have, of course we know they can kill people, and it does kill a lot of people from overdose and toxins inside of the drugs themselves. We know that can kill a lot of people, but a lot of our members are more of like a, not completely, but kind of anarchist. They don't want to be controlled by the government. They're rebellious.
So, well, the thing is, I don't know how, what political affiliation that Yaki has, but I know Deserved's a Republican. I mean, he supports Trump. Me myself, I'm a moderate Republican and a nationalist, and I'm very big on limited government. So, I guess even in the worstest of times or the worst of people, which I see are people that are part of your factions. No disrespect, but I guess that's what we can't see eye to eye in. I guess limited government and rolling back on federal overreach or state overreach, and unnecessary bureaucracy and shit like that. But I just feel like we're not necessarily hypocritical, but not even an indirect or direct way of showing your opposition to the government or your discomfort with federal overreach or state overreach that you resulted to selling drugs, because drugs are not legal in Florida. Drugs are not legal in the majority of states and stuff like that. Drugs are legal in Florida as far as medical marijuana under certain conditions and shit. But would you say Skittles and the rest of them just not legal? And I just can't see it, that this is their way of protesting or protesting the government and shit like that. Just an interesting one. It's just the way that you describe it.
I do not relate to these members, but a lot of these members that we have are Mexican immigrants who were promised freedom and then came and realized that the government here sometimes isn't even better than some areas of Mexico.
Yeah, I can understand that. But with me being, once again, no offense whatsoever, I understand the problems with Mexico or other people from other nations that are running and seeking asylum to get away from the tyranny of their own country and stuff like that. But with me, like I said, I guess, I'd like to call myself a moderate Republican, but a lot of people call me extreme, especially when the nationalism comes into this, and me being a non me being someone that opposes the United States actually stepping into foreign conflicts or foreign wars and stuff like that, and other matters, because the United States is looked as the police of the world, and we constantly have to, if anything happens, we constantly have to step in there and try to be the person that mitigates the situation and stuff like that. I'm strongly opposed to that. But as far as our borders and people coming in, personally, I just feel like they've been left unprotected, and that this unchecked flood of immigrants, illegal immigrants, has obviously put the security jobs in the way of hardworking American citizens at work. At risk, because as you can hear between Jaden and ZX talking, not only do you recognize both of their factions, but they also talked about a whole bunch of other slew of families, cartels, or whatever you want to fucking call it, mobsters and stuff like that. Because the thing is, respectfully, like I'm probably gonna keep saying it over and over. When it comes to Mexican immigrants or any type of immigrants coming in, it's not a matter of compassion; it's a matter of survival for our nation and stuff like that. And I fully agree that we should restore the rule of law and secure our borders and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, our immigration system is broken. A lot of things are broken, but the thing is, for you, ZX, you're just feeding into the stereotypes. You're feeding into the stereotypes of, whenever these big politicians and big names say that Mexicans Mexican immigrants or any type of immigrants, when they come here, they're just bringing guns and drugs. And, we see right here, you said that, there's a good amount of your faction, and even proven by the name, it's Hispanic originated, and as you can see, you're bringing in guns and drugs, because like I said, drugs are not legal in Florida. See, the thing is, Florida, along with all states, have strict laws against the possession, distribution, and trafficking of illegal drugs. Now, I think there's either 9 or 13 states currently that just allow medical marijuana. There's no state that allows just straight up drug possession or or recreational use, which means you can use it for whatever you want and stuff like that. So we have a majority of states that don't allow it whatsoever. We have a small amount that allows medical use, and none of them allow it recreationally. And you're bringing in guns and drugs. And I just want to say this to everyone that's listening. Now, these guys right here, Jaden and ZX, they've been in the game for a long time. They have their ways. They've seen this as a source of income. They've seen it as a source of power and influence, and that's what continues to drive them. But in reality, no gang, cartel, or criminal lifestyle is cool. It's it's a lie that leads to destruction. And Ty can probably attest to this, but I'm a big person on Christianity. I'm a Christian myself, especially from being from Ethiopia. It's really the strong point of our lifestyle. But for the wages of sin is death, but for the gift of God is eternal life in Jesus Christ our Lord. The criminal life may seem interesting, may seem nice when you see these two, Jaden and ZX, who've been doing this shit for quite a while, who have built an empire. But it's a path of destruction, nothing but pain, betrayal, and ultimately death. And I can say this without even asking either of them. One, at moments, have they felt pain? Yes. Hell yes, they felt like this has been just like this people are just a pain in their ass and it's just very stressful. And two, I can say this confidently without asking either one of them. Have they seen betrayal? Have they been betrayed? Hell yes. Hell yes. You just heard ZX talk about how faction didn't like him, or or didn't want to talk to him, and he didn't even understand what the hell was going on. You see that? That isn't even betrayal. That's just outright hatred of him. Just like that. Didn't even do anything. He just hates him. That's nothing but the devil right there.
You're right.
The so-called glory of a criminal life is just, it's overwhelming and it's fleeting. And it will always lead to ruin. There is no honor in crime, only loss. Because listen here, their mortality, their mentality is, as they do not care, as long as they're able to put a replacement there. I rhymed there. If they're able to build their empire to the point where if someone dies, they can immediately put someone else there, it will never affect them. Jaden, are you able to do that? Are you able to do it when someone dies? You're able to replace them instantly.
Well, I guess. What do you mean, like within
What
the
I'm saying,
group? Or like,
thing is, when someone dies, just a regular member, do you really draw a lot of attention to it, or are you just, oh, well, we're good. We have enough members. We have a large amount of members.
well, people join a group. It's their choice. They know the consequences, and they know what could happen if they decide to join the group themselves. So obviously, I'm not going to really think anything of it. If they die, they die. I can replace them. That's not that big of a deal to me.
Z, the same question goes to you. Whenever someone dies, or someone joins, like Jordan said, them fully knowing, what they're joining into and what the risk is. When they die, just a regular member, do you bring a lot of attention to it, or do you come from it with a perspective of, hey, they knew what they were doing. It's unfortunate that they died, but it really doesn't affect us.
I mean,
With
it
our
really
members,
depends.
we are currently not that active, so we have not had conflict. But during usual times, yes, we do not bring that much attention to low to medium ranks. We have, for high ranks, we've done multiple operations. Scream, Jaden here, has even taken one of our high ranks and put them in a basement of a house.
And when he took that high rank and he put him in that basement, did you care?
Yes, we had a public announcement about it, and we started trying to get them back, trying to get information on where they could be.
Are you talking about Dominfear?
Yes, I'm talking about Dominfear. Who else would I be talking about?
Hey,
Okay.
Jaden,
Genuine
what's so
question.
bad about that?
Genuine question. Did you get him back?
Yes, we did end up finding him. We searched a lot of not houses. We searched a lot of normal places, like that bunker in the suburbs. Searched there. Had a whole about manhunt for him.
Where was he?
We remembered back when we killed one of your members outside the movie theater. We saw one of your allies around a house, a one-story house in Springfield, and remember that a lot of your allies go there. And right across the street is a house that you guys use a lot for hostage situations.
Okay.
You are literally wrapping around the point that I just ratted out where that guy was. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I kept him
You
in.
never did that.
I kept him in the
We did.
I kept him in the fucking, what's it called again? What's the top floor of the house, bro? What's it called again? Holy crap!
The
My brain is
attic?
fried right now. The attic. Yeah, that's where I kept him. I don't know if that's what he told you, but yeah, that's literally where I kept him behind some boxes, bro, tied up and shit. So I mean, we got something out of it.
Debating this on something that I'm gonna be uploading
I,
that everybody can access.
yeah, totally. I don't care anymore. I mean, I it's pretty fair that you got your people, because not gonna lie, if you were to take one of my people and keep them, I would transfer some information over as well, okay? Because I have experience with this. Alright, but regarding to that question that Wallace asked again, where you said if I was a care if a member lower rank to whatever dies. Now listen, I wouldn't genuinely belong to the fact care that go like, you know what, let's get a funeral, let's get all that. That's not gonna be me. But obviously we want everyone to feel welcomed. You want whoever joins the group is gonna get that equal share of, even if you're HR or not, you're gonna get that equal share of treatment, because obviously we are all of one. Without the members, HRs, we wouldn't be able to run on how we're supposed to run. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're going to treat them fairly. We're going to give them the equal treatment of HR, or the lowest rank possible was to die. But we wouldn't pull on out.
I understand that. But just the last thing I have to say is, you know, crime is really just a fish hook. It will lure you in with promises of power and wealth, but it demands a price. These two, sitting next to me, have yet to pay the price. Because the price is paid in pain, loss, and destruction. And yet they're still standing here. And the reason they haven't paid the price is because they have people to pay the price for them. Just with the example I just brought about whether you care if a member died or something like that. At the end of the day, that person paid the price that is still coming for them, that they still need to pay. As long as they're able to put people up to continuously pay that price, these two wooden chairs right here will have their bottoms in it. Every time they come on here, it will have their bottoms in it. It won't have nobody else's. Because they'll stay on top. As long as they have somebody to pay that price. As long as they have somebody to pay that price. No matter how far you run, the consequences will catch you. Will catch you. Just like the saying, you can run, but you can't hide. And the cost of that life is always death. Whether in body or in soul. So I want y'all to ask yourselves, don't even respond, verbally. Just think about it. Is whether you're willing to pay that price in body or in soul. It's one or the other. One or the other, gentlemen. One or the other. It's a shame. Shame.
Okay, ZX, I have another question. Alright.
What is Keystone?
Who?
Keystone. It's been so desperate.
Yeah, we'll give him
Also,
a quick minute.
One question. What does CDNK mean?
I don't know.
I've seen it used against me mostly from CAG. I've seen it before on our posts. Don't know what it means.
Well,
We'll never know what it means.
I'm gonna use my baseball knowledge. Whenever they have like a strikeout, they mark it down as a K.
Right.
Also, I believe there's also a thing called a kill grade. So instead of it being like a 0 and they're calling it an F, they'll just put down a K. So
anyway, hello,
probably
Keystone.
something really negative.
Hello, Keystone.
Yes, I can be up.
What is up? Keystone? You've had your hand raised for a while, so what's up, man?
That wasn't me.
Yes, it was you.
Oh my god. It quite literally was you.
Then you could have declined.
Is that little Timmy? Little Timmy wants to get on the phone. Hey guys, it's little Timmy.
Oh, get this.
Yeah, we don't. No, we don't.
Hey, can I have your phone number? Can I have your phone number, please?
Yeah, my phone number is 911.
Goodbye. Anyway, my genuine question is, ZX, if you were to, I'm not gonna say this is a confirmation, alright? But if you were to have that chance to somehow get back in relation to Scream, now obviously we don't take partnerships and all that. We still do take peach trees and all that shit though. Would you take that offer?
Right now, I would not devote that much effort into that, especially with our very low amount of people. Our goal right now is not to have well, we don't want to make enemies or even allies right now.
He's not
We
asking
just
to
need
go
to
to city
organize
with you. He's
ourselves.
just asking for a ceasefire from the sounds of it.
Hank, I don't do partnerships. I only do peace treaties now.
He's just asking for a peace treaty, not a full-blown alliance.
I know. I'm just saying, other people like 4GM have tried getting an alliance with us.
4GM is gone. I eradicated him off this earth.
I mean, back when it wasn't.
Well, it isn't now.
I don't know why you're even
Let
arguing about this.
him speak. Let him speak. Go ahead, Zex.
Right now we're not trying to do anything. We have stopped personally, well, not personally. We've stopped attacking you unless you attack us whenever we're deployed. That's not very often nowadays.
So it's literally
Yeah,
a truce.
So a peace treaty would be good to just stop all this hatred.
You know what you should
yeah.
have? Mutual destruction.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'll be straight up with you right now. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Alright, you can hate me as much as you want after I say this. Alright, but I had 6 people in line waiting to go online just because this broadcast stops that. But I saw one of your people on, and we had 6 people waiting in queue to go after that man. And this thing was, wait a minute. You know?
We do not allow people to represent the cartel while not while deployment is not active. How long ago was that?
Like, I don't know. Hours ago? He was on a CDNO too. So
Yeah,
for that.
we've had problems with that. We've actually been threatened with a strike for a member being on not during a deployment with a helmet on. That, according to Broward, is not allowed anymore.
See, that's why I would wear metal armor.
We're not allowed to use helmets anymore. Now we use hats like caps, fedoras, like fedoras. I know it's kind of a mafia thing, but we just find hats to put on.
Yeah, when I thought, I don't know if this will be interesting or not, but CZX, when you first came into Brad, right, what was your main idea coming to Brad to do, right? What was your main focus?
Our main
Like,
focus
how did you
was to set up what we used to have before. We used to have drug deals, drug trades. We had trucks of people bringing it around the city.
Trucks.
We had trucks full of the stuff.
I'm gonna be straight up. When I first joined the Broward, I had no intention of creating a gang, bro. I had literally. I don't know. Listen, I spoke to this guy. Some people in the chat in the audience will know who he is. But his name was Haha Nerd, right? And
yeah.
he owned a little car club. It was named 1320. Okay, and I thought it was just another car club, so I joined it. I joined 1320. I had fun with it, and yeah, they got shut down, right? That's when Haha Nerd decided to appoint me as the owner of his entire operation. So see, I was like, you know what, I'll take it. And I guess when the operation first came out, it was completely legal. Just permits, by the law, and this weekend. But it just
ran into the ground.
The more people joined, the more it became more chaotic and crazy, and it just couldn't stay legal. So it just became illegal. And I guess.
I didn't help with the crime situation in Broward either. I kind of escalated it.
Yeah, he kept making videos about this shit. That video when you made a video about Quiet Club when Liz stole 12 cars. Oh my god, yeah. But that's I'm gonna be honest with everyone in the audience. I had no intention on becoming this big crime group. All right, especially the biggest one. All right, I had no intention. I just wanted to be at a regular car club and just be nice with the broader community and just get out there. Not fucking be who we are now. But I guess it just
I
progressed
started
that
all of this
far.
on the first instance of public relations. Not like the current public relations, but before they wiped it. That's how the roleplay recap started. And then I met Bill. And then, yeah.
Yo, is that a convict?
Yeah. Is it a convict? I don't know.
Wasn't it
I
awesome?
don't know.
He's behind that rock.
Bill is what really turns me around, bro. He was always on my ass. We had Hockey Carson. Not sure if anyone remembers him anymore. Hockey Carson. We had the Illumination. We had those kind of people who were constantly just, oh my god, they wanted us so bad. That's what just really got me. Just trying to get those people, trying to get bigger, trying to make sure that I can't get caught, be embarrassed by these people. Alright. Until I saw the video of himself getting killed, it was kind of crazy. But yeah, TNG as well. I remember him as well.
Yeah, I remember when I didn't know what you mean by your question. I didn't know, but now I realize. When I first joined Broward, it was back when mafias were a thing. Richie, Crime Family, all those were up there. I joined with my friend Dom, and we hung out in the server. Mostly, we did some crimes. We eventually made our first faction, the Blackjacks. Made a few factions after that, mostly just changing up. Before we eventually came to Cartel del Nevada, probably our most successful one out of all of them. Well, I say all of them like there was a lot when there was only like 3.
Do you name them so I can see if I remember any of them?
Our first was the Blackjacks. Our second one, yeah, it was kind of a weird name. Then we had the Cerulean Shade. Dumb name.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I
remember when we were on as that, we were just riding around in a car and we looked at the Discord channels, saw Quiet Club. At first we thought it was called Quiet Gang, and then we had a laugh when we found out it was called Quiet Club, not realizing that you guys were about to become this giant. You're the most popular people in, like, most popular faction in Broward.
Yeah, when I first met Quiet Club, it wasn't even named by me. It was named by Mr. Johnny. He chose the name Quiet Club, and I went along with it because it's unclean. But yeah, I didn't really have the idea to get this big. Honestly, people joined because I guess it was an actual club in real life. I didn't know at the time, but I guess more people knew about it, so I just got people in the group. I guess, but
I was gonna buy their IRL merch, but they shut down in October.
yeah, but it was crazy, man. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was, but I remember when TMG first sent out that message, and I felt so bad. I think I'll try to remember quote unquote what he said, right? But he said something about I miss the old Quiet Club when they just did legal car meets and all that so and so. And when I saw that message, I was just like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah, you know.
I wanted that shit too bad.
I talked about that earlier today about identity when it comes to screamers.
Yeah. Also, what you were talking about before with Vil, I remember Vil very badly. Back when Vil was a part of the Richie family, he had a very bad main character complex.
He's a piece of shit.
I was a general manager for Richie Family Jewels. He hosted a meeting with all his high ranks. I was a part of it. He started comparing his business to the Galactic Empire from Star Wars.
Richie Family, for your information, was a fake FBI.
You got a nap.
That was the new one that attacked us. The old one back then, I don't know. I kind of forgot about it for a while. But the new one, when he came back after finally coming back to Broward, remade Richie Family, and decided that he was going to start shooting us up. He came onto our turf, got into a battle with us. They eventually ran off. And
I
later,
remember. Sorry, continue.
yeah. Uh, later, then we had a ton of battles with him. I was off on vacation. I just was sent clips of people like Service Kitty joining our side against him. And I'm pretty sure second in command, it's Jake, who was also part of the FBI, is the same guy who went on a giant crybaby fit and griefed the FD server. Even though he was the fire chief for it, and he got that promotion to corruptness, as he didn't get trained, the first rank he got was assistant fire chief. Back then, I had a whole document, I still have it, about how corrupt he was, and it was just shrugged aside by management. And then he became fire chief. Bill and his friends were not the best people in Broward.
Yeah, when I had Fight Club, this is a history time lap. This is like the only Fight Club history time I remember, right? And this was when I knew most of the FPA people. It was when FPA first came out. You had AK Frosty, you had Asher, you had Clout 3D, you had EJ Money, you had Fortnite, you had Giant, you have I Love Roblox, you had Israel, Liam J Killer, Noodle Copy, Paris Games, She, Starsley, Susie, Swirly, Toxic, Team Bambar, TMG, Philomena, Yak United. I remember when those were the main people of FBI, right?
Yeah.
Now, when Quiet Club had one of their nice little prayer meets behind Chinatown, I have a video of it actually. I remember that one time he was on his Receive Family, and Receive Family at that time were fake FBI, not fake FBI. They were FBI. So, and they literally raided us. It was a setup. The Carmen was a whole setup just to try and capture Quiet Club.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they failed. Honestly, they failed. That's why I wouldn't be here now. But it's just the most ancient time I could remember. That was so long ago that the FBI is just. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say this from now, all right? Blumina was the most dedicated FBI when it came to trying to take down factions. It was him and Hockey Carson. It was both of them, taking them all the groups. All the other groups were just inactive.
Very good.
I never really had any problems with back then there was only SID when they tried cracking down on us. Back then they were pretty active. They tried going after us. They were much more coordinated than the modern FBI. Modern FBI, I've seen them. They put a person in ghillie suit on top of a water tower with a sniper rifle right outside of our old claim, that trailer park near the farm. Put a person on top of some kind of tower, forget if it was water tower or not, in a ghillie suit. So they were very obvious, and they put Bearcats in the medium height, what's it called, farmland with all those crops. Their Bearcats were very obvious. We even drove over next to one and said our hi and hellos. And they just acted like they weren't trying to take us down, so we just drove off and they let us go.
That's crazy.
They
I remember how unprofessional BCSO and FLPD was at the time, bro. It was fucking crazy. Like, it came to the point where BCSO, they literally made a video on Quiet Club saying, "Oh, we're gonna catch you guys." And I have that video of Twitter. If you want me to send it to you, you can screen share some here on here if you want. I
would love to see that.
I have the video. Wait. Let me try and send this to tell you real quick if I can even do
I
it.
remember the flippin' Sunshine Retro just bashing Capri and what was it, BCSO? Yeah, BCSO, because I also made a program following up on that near the end of summer. That was some weak.
Well, it's loading in your DMs. It's loading in your DMs today, but when they made that video, it was the most unprofessional thing I have ever seen BCSO ever done in their life. Now I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was someone else, some other group made a video on us as well. I can't remember what department it was though, but it was a elite department. It was either FBI or FOPD. It was one of them. And I can't find the video sadly, but it was absolutely crazy and how unprofessional these.
Didn't one make a rap against you, and then we wanted?
Yes,
to do
that's what I'm
the
talking
same thing?
about. That's what I was
funny,
talking
bro.
about.
I'm
Who was
glad
it?
I never finished that rap. I don't know. But
Yeah,
it
who
must have
was
been
it, bro?
Nicky
Oh my.
or somebody, because nobody's petty enough to make a rap. I mean, I'm petty enough to make a rap. I mean, I'll rap, but I mean, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, me and Liz are making a whole rap about it. The GC.
Hey, I was too. Don't be like Liz and I. I was there too.
No. I'm saying me and Liz were like working on it like all night one time, and it was crazy.
I was there too, dummy.
No, there was a time when you weren't there,
Yeah, but
and that was the last time we
the
were.
idea.
Okay, sure, damn out.
BC
But when
was
Starsy and Yaki were doing their little talent show or whatever, the 2024 Yaki games or whatever. Me and Liz were literally going to go on that stage and sing, and literally sing the fucking rap on the stage.
No, it's actually been pretty quiet.
But we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, the video's coming up, but I can only see like half of it.
Oh,
yeah.
Jaden that's one thing I hate about the edits that you made, Jaden, is that they were just so. Oh Lord, my OBS froze.
They were
so
old.
I'm gonna have to like eyeball this.
Back when I was I was in the Scream server. All those official videos or just normal videos people would upload, a lot of them were. I'm not gonna lie, and I do not mean any disrespect to the people who made them, but they were a lot of times just
All right, I have it up now. What do you mean half of one? Yeah, well, no shit. It was 1/3 of a segment because you went on a goddamn yap session.
No, it's actually been pretty quiet. Yeah.
I just love the smell of
Oh no.
Alright, here's the video. I'm gonna here's the video.
No, it's actually been pretty quiet. Yeah.
I just love the smell of
Yeah, alright, let's purge. Okay, I have a very big question for you guys. Alright? And I'm gonna... y'all can call me self-glazing or whatever. Did I make things worse by reporting this shit? Like, I'm starting to think I played a significant factor in the fact that criminal organizations are on the rise and rise. I'm starting to think I'm a factor to that. I mean, behind the scenes, let's be honest, I have my fingers in a lot of places. Oh, come on, you chose a Hummer, bro. It was so terrible. Like, on God, who drives a 2010 Hummer? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. I definitely made things worse. There's no way in hell I did it. There's no deniability. I am accessory to all this. There's more negative than positive, dude. I'm pretty sure I may have been a significant factor in what I'm complaining about today. Because FBI is competent at their job, because you can tell that FBI is competent because Screamers is right across from me. Okay, I had the Attorney General... Let's just say I immersed roleplay and I was negligent to the changes I made to civilian operate the daily lives of civilians, and I totally did not make it worse for them. Well, it's your fault that Liz stole 19 cars or whatever. Okay, sorry. If you never did it, I would have never reported it. Yeah, On Friday, March 29th, 2024 at 3:39 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. On the next Broward recap for Quiet, say that we are slowly trying to become our orgies and legal selves again. And then say, okay, well, Johnny, and then Johnny was terminated due to constant use of slurs and arguing back and giving FBI information to Yaki? Holy crap, Johnny snitched, and I forgot? I thought we already discussed that. Remember when I wanted to do that Broward 5 media break? You should give me your full government name, and I'll give you Jaden's full government name. How hard is it just to say, I'm not gonna shoot at you as long as you don't shoot at me? What do you mean it could be pretty difficult? ZX, do you plan... That is literally what a ceasefire is. You know what? Let's seal the deal right now. ZX, do you agree to a ceasefire of screamers? Okay. Jaden, do you agree to have a ceasefire of Cartel de Norte? Okay, look at that. Look. I made peace. Okay? Out of all the terrible things I have done, I have finally done one good thing for the county of Broward. There will be one less dead person on the street because of me. And now I can sleep easy. I am a hero. I have saved multiple lives now. Sorry, bro. God, why can't we let them back in the Minecraft server, like, for real? I mean, come on. Dash. Tadai? Me. Says who? How do you not know? How do you know I haven't been undercover this entire fucking time? It's been a year, dude. To work under you? No, I'm an undercover spy for my own goddamn faction. Awesome. I don't have perms to control the stage, but if you want to come up, come up. He's like my second employee. No way he's gonna go and check that. Oh my god, bro. He's... Well, No, honestly, bro, the convicts were completely terrible, and I can't hear what you say right now because my headphones just randomly decide to turn off when they feel like it. No, they were really just... Well, no, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. Okay, here's the thing, right? Oh my god, you won't let me talk. I build the studio. I invite you on my studio. You weren't even on the roster today, and you still talk over me. Okay, here's the problems with the convicts, right? I remember y'all saying, oh, we're doing this because we was wrong with Broward County. Why can't a criminal faction just say, yeah, we're criminals, deal with it? Why do they need to have some sort of redeeming factor? Why do criminals need a redeeming factor in roleplay? Like seriously. We're doing this because we were wronged and we're gonna change. Not like, who cares? You're criminals. You kill people. What part of that is redeeming? What's funny is Jaden probably thinks he's speaking, but he isn't. Oh no, he is. He is. Okay. No, but Well, ZX, that when Wallace was talking, right, and you said, "Oh, you said something." It was like, "Oh, we have a redeeming factor about us." Like, who actually cares if you have a redeeming factor? That's not going to help you in court. Yeah, but okay, why can't you just be a Mexican cartel selling drugs instead of, oh, yeah, parts of America are just as bad as the cartel parts of Mexico? Like, why can't you just be a cartel instead of being like, oh, well, here's my sub store and here's how I'm trying to make the world a better place by selling people Skittles? Just raise your middle finger up. No, this. Why do people have to act like they're the good guy in the story? Like, you're literally killing and selling drugs to people, and no, you ain't. Hell no, you're not even close to a good guy. By the way, Jaden, you're being summoned in traffic stop for. No, you're never a good guy, bro. Hey, Corner, y'all let K-Stone up? Because Jaden doesn't check his DMs. Yeah. Yeah, so there should be no redeeming when my faction gets off. You know, if my faction ever gets like found out and somebody actually gives a shit about it, I'm not gonna have any redeeming parts of it. I'm just gonna say, yeah, we just do whatever the fuck we want, cause fuck you. Well, yeah, but no, I still have an identity. We're scientists. You just have guns and masks. Y'all are just cosplayers. Convicts has. Oh, hi. I forgot that you can just go up on the stage. Convicts had an identity of being prisoners. Alright? They actually, to be honest, you're just reskinned convicts. Yeah, that'll put him in his place. Screamers may just be reskinned convicts. Not gonna lie. Because I don't think they had any actual, like. Oh yeah, the skull vein. Yeah, the chain's pretty cool. You know what gun they should remove? That PPSH. You know, did I ever say that in the story last night? I remember doing. Where did I put that? Like, I remember doing it, but did it actually make it in the news video? Was it the really crappy one? Yeah, I like. I like. Oh, was it that one? The one where I screwed up the format? Because I thought so. The original idea is like I was going to interview people. I was like, well, I don't have time for that, and I was like, you know, what'd be funny if like we just had a furry on camera, and I thought, oh, the Morgana costume would be great for that. Yeah, and then I would just do the voice. I feel bad for anybody who's like brand new. Yeah, you know, I thought it'd be funny if like some person was just like trying to get to some sort of furry convention, but they just ended up being interviewed by me. Done on my own private server, not in Broward. I'm pretty sure I sent you a DM, ZX, of me trying to look up like where's the closest furry convention in Fort Lauderdale is. Yeah, it's like a. I am just saying I take when it comes to researching these sorts of things, like the very small details, I like want to be spot on about it because I don't want some kid saying, actually, the sun the thingamajig doesn't thingamajig. It's wrong. Like one day this will come up. But that sun is setting. This is a West Coast beach, not an East Coast beach. Um, but yeah, so the East Coast, the sun rises on the beach. But I'm not going to reorientate the entire studio so the sun rises in the east. Oh, was it like one of those upcoming things? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a gag. Yeah, those are gags. I had a series of gags for the Alexis Boudreaux character after he died, where it'd just be him doing ridiculous stuff. I think I. Yeah, Alexis Boudreaux currently filling in for Alexis Boudreaux doing something stupid. I forgot. Let me find a video real quick and give a genuine example. I mean, I have fun of my broadcasts. It's just, they took so long to make, especially with the craziness involved in it. Let's see. Oh, I sounded so terrible too. And then I was like really quiet because I didn't want to have my dad hear that I'm making roleplay news. It's... Oh yeah, so I did. Yeah. So that one was the advertisement. My favorite is 5824, where I believe my girlfriend was in it. I believe, yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend was in that one. Yeah, she did the I also made fun of Builder Fun in that one. Jaden, please tell me you learned how to take better photos. Like, it is so hard to put those photos in a format like this. Like, who... Yeah, we had the Jeep wrangled with a girl not included. Here we go. Here we are. Man, I honestly wasn't even really home when the entire election was happening. I was 1,000 miles away from home, so if I was able to, yeah, yeah. So I wasn't home during the elections. I was traveling from Kansas and back. I believe that's also why I resigned from my first run as a moderator. Just because I obviously can't request quota every 2 weeks and be active for like 2 days out of the entire month. So yeah. Um all right. I'm going to pitch one more idea before. So for the one of the broadcasts I want to do this season is I want to repeat an Onion skit, the Onion News Network skit, where there's like a really complicated question, and like everybody's like extremely vague about the answer. I will show you guys later, but I would love to do something like that with you guys because I think just that general type of bullshit would be really funny. Man, you assuming I'm not giving the $2 to my brother. Speaking of which, I don't think he's asked for money yet. Oh, 2 economy cash? That's easy. I have what, 40K in the bank? Close enough. Everybody's gonna do their balance and flex or whatever. Just remember, economy needs absolutely not. Oh, what's he that dollar I gave you? Alright, it is about time to wrap this up anyways because I have other obligations to fulfill in my real life. Broward5 Media would like to remind you, even though Rivera News, which is AI generated and possibly a violation of Roblox terms of service and violation of it's just a dirty video in general. We'd like to remind you that we are the best news company, and I'm gonna say that on my high horse. Yeah. Don't know where you guys going with that. I don't really script my outros. I'll see y'all later. Can somebody end the stage? Because I can't end the stage. Somebody thought news reporters wouldn't do stage events like this. Well, what's stupid about it is that we used to have a B5 media stage. So after I quit PR, I was still able to do stuff like this, right? But, no, I can't. I can't do it anymore. Because they confine the stages. So now there's only 2 stages, and I can't use the second one or the first one. I have to have PR with me. Which, I mean, I don't mind because it's PR's job to do this, but I like being independent. Well, I'm just gonna do more pre-recorded broadcasts. You want me to strike him? I can strike him. I'd love to strike him. Yay. What do I use, Wick? I should not have said, oh my god, bro.